WRAL is celebrating all things local with the WRAL Voters' Choice Awards, and your votes help to decide who is the best in more than 140 categories, and among them, Business Leader of the Year. The folks have weighed in, and it is basketball coach LeVelle Moton, not only the greatest coach at NC Central of all time, we know that, but coach, you wear a lot of hats out there from the business world. You're a great dad. You do things all throughout the year, charity-wise, philanthropy. How did this strike you? You told me in the break you were shocked when you heard business leader.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. Normally this time of the year, anything that you're receiving, any reward that you're receiving is kind of related to basketball. But it was a pleasant surprise, not to mention because it's the community. And once I found out it's the people in the community and the people that vote on it, it really touched my heart. So I'm truly humbled and honored.
How about Raleigh-raised real estate? I know that we have talked about that before. Bringing affordable housing to the area at such an important time has something to do with it. And your community that surrounds you are the ones who voted on this. How important is that for you?
That's the ultimate blessing. A couple of years ago, my friends and I, CJ Mann and Terrell Midget, we decided to form Raleigh-raised development. And with that, we saw the power of gentrification, and we wanted to preserve our neighborhoods. We're all Southeast Raleigh products, but we saw people kind of being pushed out and having to relocate because they simply couldn't afford a home. So I thought to myself, like, what would it be like if I didn't make it? My mother and my family would still be in those situations, and I wanted to do something to change it. And a good friend of mine once told me, he said, man, you can't lead the people unless you can feed the people. So I didn't think it was any other possibility to have a valuable component or more valuable than to put a roof over people's heads. Well, that'd be the last thing that they have to worry about each and every night, so they can lay their head down along with their family. So we're in the process of creating some affordable homes. We have 3 projects. The most recent is the Summit. That's going to be 154 units. And then we have the 2 line. That's going to be 200 units. And then we have the one that's near and dear to me. That's the Lane Street Idlewild, because that's exactly where I grew up. And that's coming soon. We're going to break ground hopefully real soon. And that's going to be 17 incredible units. So we're giving these individuals in Southeast Raleigh a chance to preserve their history, their families, and keep a roof over their head.
And I know the Bell Cares Foundation is certainly important to you and what it has done for you and what you've done with it. Any recent projects coming out of that as well?
Yeah, we, that's kind of year round. People always ask, why do I do so much? And I say it's really simple, because so much was done for me. Everything is personal to me. I don't just put my name on something and show up. I have an incredible team, but I'm also a byproduct of everything you see. So my single mothers event that you currently see on the screen, we honor more than 150, 200 women, single moms every year for their hard work, dedication, sacrifice. We have an incredible guest speaker, because being a single mom is a thankless job. We do Teacher of the Month programs where I go into Wake County Public Schools and Durham County Public Schools and honor Teachers of the Month bi-monthly, for their hard work and dedication and commitment to our young people. I partnered with Google years ago to create certification jobs, for people who want to change careers, because RTP is essentially becoming research triangle part. It's really becoming the Silicon Valley of the South, right? So I wanted Black and brown people to get a jump start on those things. And, we created certification programs with Google. And by the time they finish the certification program, they can make $85,000 to $94,000 and switch careers. So that's just a brief synopsis of some of the things.
And I know you impart that wisdom on your basketball players as well.
Right.
And we appreciate you stopping by just for a minute to talk about some of this, and certainly what you've been able to do in the community. Great things. And you said if what would happen to you if you didn't make it? Well, because of you, a lot of folks are going to make it, so we appreciate you. And folks can find the full list of winners of this year's Voters' Choice Awards by checking out WRAL.com/VCAs. Coach, congratulations again, Voters' Choice Business Leader of the Year, and thanks for your time. Have a great weekend.